In this video, you'll learn how to make an assignment with a rubric grading system in Moodle 2.3. Before you begin, have an electronic version of your assignment description and the rubric you'll be using so that you can input your information quickly and easily. The first step is to log into your course and turn editing on, and then click Add an Activity or Resource in the module where you'd like to have the assignment. Now, the assignments in Moodle 2.2 are separated out, but the assignments in Moodle 2.3 are all together in one assignment. So you'll click the assignment and click Add. You'll want to give the assignment a name. And then here is where you need your electronic description. So I'm going to go to my Word document, copy, and paste the information into the description. And here I want to do set the assignment settings. So I'm just going to set the due date. I'm always going to show the description. I'm going to keep the late submissions at no. So when the student turns the assignment in late, Moodle informs me that it's late by displaying the text in red. So I'll always know when a student has submitted something late. And from there, I can decide as a teacher if I want to grade it or not. Since it's a very simple assignment that is going to be an online text, I don't want them to click the submit button. But I also don't want to be notified that it's been turned in. I don't need any more emails. Now, if your Moodle has the Turnitin plugin enabled, you can set your Turnitin assignment here, but I'm going to skip that for now. For the submission settings, it's very important for my assignment that it's online, so I'm going to click yes. I do not want any file submitted. If I want the student to be able to comment on their submission, I can click yes, but right now I'm just going to click no. The feedback settings is yes, I do want end comments, and I do not want to upload any files for the student right now. Now, the most important setting here is the grading. So for my assignment, I'm going to click 8 points because it's a simple assignment. But the grading method, very important here, mark rubric. If you have a grading category, if you're grading in Moodle, you can set that category here, but right now I'm not going to. The module settings, I keep it at the default. So now I'm going to click Save and Display. So here's where I create the rubric. So if I already have a pre-existing rubric that's in Moodle already, I would click Create New Grading Form. So here I would put the checkbox here and I would write the title of something that I'm searching for and click Search. But since this video is about creating the rubric, I'm going to go back and I'm going to define the new grading form from scratch. Now here, I'm going to give the rubric a title. I can add a description if I want to, but I'm going to use the rubric that I have in front of me and type all that information in. Here is where I add the criterion. I can add levels this way. I can add the criterion this way. If I want to delete parts of it, I would click on the X button here. Or if I want to click or delete some levels, I could click here. So to input the criterion, I just type in this little box. If I want to type into the levels, I click into this box and I set the points here. So here is my filled in rubric. So this is the criteria, addressing the task, timeliness, idea development, and the levels, so the points for each category. So I just make sure that everything is spelled correctly. I could double check it here. But but I also want to think ahead. So I know that the rubric is not really easily viewable to the students before they submit the assignment. So what I want to do is take a screenshot of it and then link that file to the front page of the description. I'll show you what I mean. So here I want to take a screenshot. And here I have a picture now of the rubric. It's on my desktop. So I can go down to Save. I go to the assignment itself. And here you can see that this is what the student sees. There's no way easily for the students to see the rubric. So one of the things I do as kind of a workaround is I go to the assignment. I click on Update, the Edit button, and here's where I describe how the journals are graded, and I indicate that there's a rubric they can view. So I highlight rubric, I link the Insert Edit link, I click on that, and then I search for the screenshot that I just made. I upload the file, and then I insert. So now, when I click Save and Display, there's a hyperlink here. So when the students read through this, they can click on that button, and there's a picture of the rubric. I find it an easier workaround. So here is, let's say you're at this point, and you realize, oh, you've made a mistake and you have to correct your rubric. The way to do that is to go all the way down here to the bottom left under your settings, and you can see Advanced Grading. When you click on that and define the rubric, and then you can decide if you want to delete it or if you want to edit it. So when you click Edit, it takes you back to that editing form. So here you can make your changes. Once you make your changes, don't forget to take a picture of it and then upload that file to the hyperlink like I had shown you before. So any changes you make, you can do that quite easily. You click Save. Let's go back to the front page. So here in Moodle 2.3, it's slightly different view. You get this grading summary and submission status. So that's what you see as a teacher. And as a student too, you see this Add Submission button. So here, when you're a student, you would click Add Submission. And you can see this is an online text box. And as a student, I'll want to type in my text. So here, I've typed in my text, and I click Save Changes. Now, as you can see, my online text is here. And I do have a magnifier, so if I do click it, then I can see my submission. Okay, then I click back. If I need to make any changes to it, I can click Edit My Submission. As a teacher, you get to see View Grade All Submissions up here. When you click that, you get everybody who's enrolled in your class. And you can see that the files, the student has their file here. You can view the file if you click this. So here you can see their file. But also, you get a chance to grade it. So here, you'll click Grade. And here's where you have access to the rubric. Here again, if you click here on this magnifier, you can see the entire text. So after you read, you can click here. You can make some feedback comments. Now, as you can see, it's a little different from Moodle 2.2, that the text is not automatically put into the feedback comments, and you can't really make inline text comments very easily. You probably could, the workaround for that is if you click here on the magnifier, you can see the student's file, you highlight it, copy it, go back, and then plug it into the feedback section. So you have to do the copy-paste thing, which can be a little time-consuming and frustrating. But here, we're going to make points. You can make your comments here, end comment if you'd like, in a different color. Or you can put something in here. And then you can click Save and Show Next to continue on down the line of students. But in this case, I'm just going to click Save Changes. And then your view is that it's graded. So here you get the points. You can see the points. Now, as a student, I've been notified that I was graded on this assignment. I go to that page, I look here, and I can see the rubric, and I can see feedback comments here. When I click on the magnifier, I can see any comment that the teacher made. So that's how you create rubric assignments in Moodle 2.3 and how you can view them as both a teacher and a student.